I'm going to be doing my first pregnancy vlog. I'm currently 13 weeks and 2 days pregnant with my second child. I have a daughter who is 1 year old and 8 days. First, I'd like to say that my daughter was 2 months early due to the fact that I had a heart-shaped uterus. I guess they didn't know it when they were doing my ultrasounds at 6 weeks with her. But when I had my first ultrasound with this pregnancy, they noticed it. And so now I'm going to be a high risk. So with that being said, every week I have to get a shot to prevent it. And hopefully it works because my daughter had to be in the NICU for a month. And, you know, I know some people have to have their kids in there for a lot longer, but you never think that it's going to be your kid. So it was still really scary to go through that. So we're hoping that it doesn't happen with this pregnancy. Tomorrow and also Wednesday, I'm going to get some ultrasounds done. And hopefully, even though I'm only 13 weeks, I'm still hoping that we can find out the gender. I have heard of cases where people have been able to find out their gender that early. So hopefully, if the baby is cooperative, then we'll be able to find out. So, some of the symptoms that I've been having with this pregnancy are definitely morning nausea. I don't really throw up in the morning, but I do feel sick, like I'm gonna throw up. The only time that I've ever gotten sick is if I eat something that doesn't agree with me, like Subway. Subway is the main cause of me throwing up. And when I was pregnant with my daughter, I had a craving of Apple Jacks, and that's all I ate. Like the entire, I think it was the last 5 months of my pregnancy, all I ate was Apple Jacks. That's all I wanted was Apple Jacks. And with this pregnancy, we bought a box of Apple Jacks, and I ate one bowl and I threw it up. So I haven't eaten a bowl since then. A lot of foods that I've been craving have actually been making me sick, like spaghetti and meatballs and Subway. And I think that's pretty much it. I haven't really thrown up that much this pregnancy. With her, I threw up all the time. Every single day I threw up. This one, I've thrown up maybe 5 times at the most. So hopefully the nausea part goes away in the morning though. Some other symptoms that I've been having are round ligament pains. Every time I move too quick, like if I'm trying to adjust in bed, or if I cough, sneeze, or laugh, it hurts really bad. And that's one of the symptoms that made me think that I was pregnant in the first place. So once I started feeling that, the next day I went and got a pregnancy test and it was positive. So we're definitely excited. We want a boy really bad. And of course we'll be happy either way. I mean, I never had a sister. I have a younger brother. So I always wanted a sister myself. So I'm sure whatever we have, my daughter will love him or her, but secretly she'll always want the other one, just like I did. So, you know, hopefully, this is definitely not going to be our last child, for sure. We definitely want more, especially if I do have a girl, we're just going to keep trying until I have a boy. With my cousin, she has 4 girls and finally just now had a son. So, I mean, if that's what it's going to take, then fine, we'll do it. We want a boy that bad. But even if we have a boy this time, we're still going to have more kids. I'm going to get the 5-year for the shot, and then after that wears off or whatever, then we're going to have 2 more kids. So, we'll see how that goes. Sorry, I keep saying, like, I just don't know. So, oh, and if we do have a boy, we're gonna name him Xander William. Xander's just a name that we both liked. He really wanted a name that started with a Z for some reason. And I've always liked the name Xander. This is gonna sound nerdy, but I'm a big Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan, and Xander's totally cute. So that's awesome. I love the name Xander. I have dreams all the time of Xander being 7 and he's getting in trouble and I'm yelling at him, and it just fits. It seems right. But if we have a girl, we're gonna name her Aaliyah Rose. So either way, we both picked out the names. And they're both mutual. We love both names. So they're probably gonna stick with us. If we don't have a boy or if we don't have a girl, then our next pregnancy, whatever we have, they'll have that name. So yes. There is one thing I wanted to talk about and get some opinions on, and that's having a vaginal delivery after a C-section, especially in my condition with my uterus. And my daughter was breech when she was born, and I had an emergency C-section. I really, really, really want to have a vaginal delivery. It's my ultimate dream. I witnessed one of my friends giving birth to her daughter, and it's magical, and I want to go through that so bad. But after reading about some cases where if you have a baby too soon after a C-section, there's a chance that you can rip and bleed out. And I don't know how my scar has been healing because I haven't really got it checked out. After I had my daughter, my insurance, I still had insurance, but my OB didn't take my insurance for non-pregnant patients. So, and there's not a lot of OBs in my area that take non-pregnant patients. So I was kind of screwed on that. So I don't know if someone out there has gone through this, that has the same condition that I do, that's had a C-section and got pregnant soon after and had a vaginal delivery. I know a lot of people have been telling me it really depends on your doctor and what they think. And my thing is, I don't even want to mention it to my doctor because I don't want to sound like a retard. I'd rather know if it's even possible. If someone's out there done it, I want to know before I mention it, because I don't want my doctor to look at me like, are you serious? So, yeah. But I really want a vaginal delivery. So if it doesn't happen this time, then that's also one of the reasons why we're going to wait 5 years. That way it gives my body time to heal, and hopefully in 5 years, when we get pregnant again, that won't be a stupid question to ask, and it'll be possible more so than now. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my 13-week belly. Brace yourself because I have a lot of stretch marks from my daughter. She freaking tore me up. So here's my 13-week belly. All those stretch marks, aren't they gorgeous? Some of you are probably thinking that I look really huge for 13 weeks. And I do. I've heard a lot of different cases. One of them being that I've already had a kid and it's only been a year, so I'm going to show more because my uterus has already gone through this and knows what to do and is already stressed out, blah blah. Some people have asked me if I'm having twins, and honestly, I have no idea. We'll find out tomorrow, because the ultrasound that I had was really quick, and that lady did not know what she was doing. I think she was new, and she was really young. She was probably the same age as I was. She couldn't even find a heartbeat, and we're sitting there watching the heartbeat. We're watching the heart flicker, and she couldn't get the heartbeat. I have no idea. She seems kind of dumb to me, so I complained about it, and that's why my doctor is actually going to do the ultrasound this time. I'm actually going into his office to get it done, because I told him that she didn't know what she was doing. What are you doing? What are you doing? So yeah, I'm gonna update again probably Thursday and let you know how my appointments went. Like I said, I have ultrasound tomorrow, 9 a.m., and then I have another appointment on Wednesday with my high-risk doctor, and they're going to also do an ultrasound and probably update me on the shots that I have to take and any other precautions. And then, and then Thursday, I have to go to child support court for my daughter's father, who has not been around her entire year of life. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll update you on that too. So, with that being said, I will see you guys in a couple days. Bye.